Alright, what's going on guys? gdoggcasey here, getting ready for a new premise here for videos that I have just thought of. I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering in real life over the past couple weeks. I heard about this new playset that came out called Dominaria. And just keep in mind, I'm actually really not one of those like heavy into Magic guys, so I don't know every card from every set. I barely know any of them, to be exact, actually. But I have messed around on MTGO before, and I have played Magic before. I played about 5 or 6 years ago, somewhat seriously, but I was still like a pretty big noob at that point. And this time around, we heard about Dominaria, we heard about Magic the Gathering Arena, which is still in closed beta, and they won't freaking let me in. I tried to apply like 2 weeks ago. I'm still not in yet. But actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to queue up for this, and then I'm going to explain what it is later. But I heard about MTG Arena, and I can't get in. And I tried playing Duels, and Duels is okay, but it's several steps back in terms of like the current cards. If I remember right, I think it only goes up to Amonkhet, which is 2 blocks ago. So it's missing some of the other stuff. I might be wrong about that, but that's just the impression I got when I played it for like 30 minutes a couple weeks ago. But we've been playing in real life, and we've been starting to build up a little bit of a collection. And I'm sort of just kind of fiending it fairly often. So I got back into MTGO. Now, I have a video on this from like probably, like I said, about 5 or 6 years ago. I don't really know exactly how long it was, but it was definitely a long time ago. And it's changed since then. So it's actually a little bit, it's a little newer. It's still old looking, and we'll go over that a little bit here. But anyway, let me sort of get into the idea of what this is, this video, and this series that I'm going to do. This is a draft. Now, specifically for MTGO, this is a new player phantom draft. So what that means is that you can sign in only by paying new player points, which they give you 20 to begin with. Which, by the way, I had to make a new account because I forgot all of my old information, and I kind of wanted a new one anyway so I can get these new player points and stuff. So, you guys actually saw me sign into this draft and pay, I think it was 2 or 4 new player points to get it. And it's a phantom draft. That means, it says it right here, cards used in this event will not be added to your collection, which is a little bit sad, but it's a free draft. And, you know, it's something that I'm sure ones that that you actually pay for, you do get to keep. In fact, I can actually check right now. Queues. So, like, if we just did a Swiss Sealed, for example, is there not a Dominaria draft? Oh, okay. We're actually in. So we're going to have to figure this out later. We're doing a draft now. So what this is we get 3 booster packs each. All 4 of us have 3 booster packs. We start off, we open the first one, and we pick one card that we like. Typically what you want to do is look at the legendary or the rare that comes in your pack, so you can see if it's something you want to work around. Flying and Trample, when he enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile non-land. If the card's converted as 4 or greater, repeat this process. I mean, that seems good, but it also seems a little bit outside of my playstyle. I really like playing white for the drafts that I've been doing, but taking a white card here would be pretty sad. You know what I'm gonna... So I gotta figure this out. I could go for like something that's totally new and just go black since this card is good. You know what? I'm gonna do that. That might be a mistake. I'm gonna take this though. We're running out of time. So now we pass the deck to our left or to our right, whatever, and we keep going from there. So since I decided to go black, I'm going to focus on black cards here. Oh, that's not a bad card. Put 2 of them in your hand and the other into your graveyard. And I take 2 damage. Or sacrifice 2 creatures to return target creature card from the graveyard into the battlefield. That's actually not bad. I really like this Confessor too, though. 4-drop, 1-drop. I mean, we already have a 6-drop. Somebody is going to take this, though, so I'm going to grab that. We're going to focus on 1-drops later. Okay, so this happened much quicker than it normally does, but there are no black cards here. That's not a good sign for us. That means that somebody else... Oh, there's one right here. Enchant creature gets 1/1. When it dies, it comes back to the hand. Oh, yeah, I'm taking that. We're going to try to focus on black as much as possible. Destroy all lands. Wow. Return up to 2 target creature cards from the graveyard to your hand. Enchant creature gets one. Oh, yeah, another one of these. I guess I'll go for the Soul Savage. Another creature, or sacrifice another creature gets +2/+2. If it was a sapperling, you gain 2 life. I'm not really going for sapperlings. I guess I'll go with this. Or do I have a Dark Bargain already? We have... Alright, I don't know. I'm just going to go with this. I never said I was particularly good at drafts. Okay, good. We got this card to come around, so we are going to take that one. I'm not particularly good at drafts. At least I don't think so. And you guys are probably seeing that already. But one sort of strategy that has kind of worked out for me is just try to focus on one color as much as you can until you need to branch out to a second color. And then basically just try to, you know, limit your... Or try to keep your deck as focused as possible if you can. So here we go. Now we actually don't have any black cards to pick from, so we have to choose what secondary color we want, or we can go for some of these artifacts. I don't have a lot of historic cards. This one is a 4-drop, 2/2 flyer. Doesn't really seem worth it. The Lance and has first strike. You know what? I'm just going to take the Lance. Okay, now we are legitimately being forced into another color. We're low on creatures. Pretty low on creatures. I don't think I want to go into white, though, and I definitely don't want to just grab this, like... So yeah, let's go into red, then. Black and red. It's a playstyle that I am totally not familiar with. So like I said, this could end up being a pretty big mistake, but it could be fun as well. Alright, so... Dark Bargain, again. We don't want to get more than 2 of a certain card, but having 2 is pretty good. Have I never... I don't even have one of this, so I guess we'll take that. I do, by the way, have the fireplace going on in the background, just because it's a very silent game, this game, so... You know, I figured I'd follow the poker style and play the fireplace in the background. Alright, so it's going to come around to us here. There's not many cards left in the packs here. Another Dark Bargain. I don't think I want 2 of these. We're short on creatures. Yeah, I guess we'll go for a 2-drop. Maybe the other one was better, though. I don't know. -2, -0, as long as there's more than 2 creatures blocking it. Well, like I said, I'm short on creatures, though. We definitely need more. 5 damage to target creature or destroy an artifact. That sounds good. Alright, we'll take the Prospector. That'll help us get some red mana. Hey, this is working out. And we get the Forest. Hooray! Yeah, it is really sad that these cards don't get added to your library. I think it would have been maybe a little bit more new customer friendly of them to let that happen. Look at this, we got another black legendary. It's a huge one though. Whenever a creature opponent controls is dealt damage, put +1/+1 counter. Oh, and you can just tap land to do damage. I mean, this is good. We gotta go with this. Fight fire with fire, deals 5 damage to target creature. If the spell is kicked, which would cost an additional 5, it does 10 damage. Divided as you choose among any number of targets instead, including players. So I think that means you can just do 10 damage to the player, which could just win you the game straight up. I know that's not going to survive, but I'm going to go with this guy. It seems expensive. So what we want to do, and look at this, we got a 9/3, another legendary. Here's just a 2-drop black, though, which is probably a better idea than this big guy. Yeah, I'll go with that. Eviscerate is very good, just destroy creature. And because we're trying to get into the late game for these big guys, we need a way to sort of control the board as well. So this is something I don't think I can pass up. Goblins cast 1 less. Goblins have haste. I have some goblins. If you kick this guy, pay him for 5, then you can take control of opponent's target creature for the end of turn. And we get to use it on that turn. So that's pretty good as well. He's not a goblin, though. We got a foil here as well. Wait, is that a foil, or am I just crazy? Maybe it's not. I'm going to go with the War Chief. Another 1-drop. That's probably the one. Oh, fight fire with fire. I mean, having one of these in the hand, yeah, let's take that. I mean, we don't want to give up on that. Having one in the hand would be very good. A 2-drop 1/1. Sacrifice an artifact. He deals 2 damage to any target. Well, we don't have a lot of artifacts, but there are cards that could definitely work well with this that create, like, 1/1 artifact creature tokens and shit that you can sacrifice. So that's decent. So I guess to destroy land. And up to 2 target creatures can't block. Run amok, we want that. What is this? This is a legendary. Or a rare. And a legendary. Immolating Inferno deals X damage to each... Wow. I'm drawn in by the spectacle right now. It might be better to get another goblin. But I want that in my hand. Yeah, let's get more goblins. It looks like people are leaving red all to us, which is sort of changing my direction here. We're basically, I guess, going to be pretty 50-50 black-red, which might not be a good thing. I've had more success when I have like 80% one color. Two-drop or 1-drop? Which one do I want? Stronghold Confessor. I already have 1. Bloodstone Goblin. I only have 1 as well. I'll go for the 2-drop. This doesn't seem that good. Good, we get the Bloodstone Goblin again. And we only have 1 run amok, I think. Yeah, so we'll take a second one. Oh, by the way, I probably should have done this for you guys, so you can see what I've already drafted a little bit better. Well, I guess we'll take this. Discard your hand. Oh, shit. Running out of time. Don't even know where it is now. Alright, here's our last pack. It's a red-white land. That's pretty shitty. This is a decent card. People have used it against me. Human Wizard. That's a foil. I guess I'll take this. It has trample and haste, so yeah. Oh, thank you, YouTube. Yeah, that's another thing. I have to use display capture, apparently, to record this. So, of course, for some reason, recent games that I have thought about recording require display capture. Like League of Legends required that as well. This is a decent card. I have this in real life. Target creature gets... Yeah, Fervent Strike is cool because you just give a creature... Yeah, this is good. Somebody actually destroyed me with that card. It gives a creature first strike. And 1/1. And +1, I mean. Creature you control gain first strike. Draw a card. Oh, yeah. See, this is the same thing. We want that. Very good. We don't... So, we started off with quite a bit of heavy cards. We don't have a lot right now. +2, +1, it has Menace. This is good, too. You know what? The red has been sticking around. I'm going to take a chance because I definitely want this, but I'm going to try to take this. I want just one more big creature with Death Touch. I kind of like the idea of that. We already have 2 Prospectors. We don't really want a 4th. We're only building a deck with 40 cards, right? So having more than 2 of each, at least in my opinion, doesn't seem like a good idea. These guys are not an option. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand. Yeah, I mean, this seems good, but I have so many spells, not a lot of creatures. Do I want the 1/3 or the 3/2? I'll take the 3/2. Not too happy with that decision here. Here's another flyer, 3/2 flyer. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard and gain 3 life. This could just kill someone's 1/1 and get us started early. Now their spell. I'm going to actually try to not take more spells. You know what? This will help me get some of those spells back, I guess. I don't know if I'll actually use that. So the way that I'm going to structure this little short series is that this draft and the deck construction is going to be in the first video. The second video is going to be the first game, and the third video is going to be the second game. There's only 2 rounds in this, so it's a little disappointing. I wish it was a little longer, but, you know. Oh, we did say we wanted Frenzied Rage. Okay. Calico Skin Witch. I guess I just have to end up taking this. Keeps coming around. Nobody wants it. Okay. So, yeah, in this case... Oh, this seems good. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Until the end of turn, target land you control becomes the basic land type of your... it's kind of useless, except that it's like a heal. Now we're really... Okay, what do we not want to encounter? Look at this big guy. We have Destroy Creature, though, so... I don't know, man. I'm just going to take the big guy. Okay, we'll get a second one of that. We'll get a Dark Bargain. So we have 2 Dark Bargains now. I guess we'll just take that away. And we get another mountain. Now, you don't have to draft your lands. Oh, that was it. Okay, that was the last one. Yeah, you don't have to draft your lands. Deck building has started. Okay, so now it's all about trying to figure out how can we make this work. So this is our sideboard. So up here, we're going to put things we're definitely not taking to start with. So anything that is not our color, of course, these lands we don't need. And we want to bring it down We want about 17 land, which means we need about 23 cards in this deck. So it's really kind of tough to figure out what you want to get rid of, what doesn't fit with your plan. Right now, our curve kind of sucks. We only have 4 3-drops, which is pretty bad. We got a lot of 4-drops, so which of these do we not really need? I mean, it's a creature, though. That's a creature as well. Maybe just one Radiating Lightning. Now, this is the sideboard, meaning if we feel like we've made a mistake here, in between each match, we can pull back some of these cards. So if we make a mistake, we can figure that out. However, it does guarantee that game 1 won't have that card in it. Maybe just one Dark Bargain as well. That one doesn't really call out to me all that much. I like our 1-drops. I don't necessarily... Oh, I guess, you know what? We can get rid of that. It doesn't really fit. Same thing with the Jousting Lance for now. But the Jousting Lance does give first strike, which I do like quite a bit. But we need to get rid of cards here. Like, I don't necessarily know if I'd be using this, but it could be so good in the late game. And since these guys, like... My God. I struggle so much with trying to, like, figure out what is not good. Okay, we have an extra Bloodstone Goblin. Get rid of that. 2 Run Amoks are good. Flames of Keld. Discard your hand. Draw 2 cards. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn, it deals that much damage plus 2 to that permanent or player instead. Get rid of this. I mean, these cards seem good. This is a nice little bit of control early on to keep me alive. This is a creature that I could play. These spells are very good. I'm not getting rid of those. 2/2. I didn't really like this witch, did I? So Bloodstone Goblins are going to be good if we kick spells. Oh, wow. This guy is going to be the one we want to put enchantments on. And we have enchantments to put on him as well. By the way, we have a timer up here. You guys have probably noticed. So that's how long we have to decide. Oh, Guy's Blessing. Shit, I didn't see that there. Okay, get rid of that. Easy decision. All right, so we still have a lot we have to cut out. We need to bring it down to 23. We still have to cut out 10 more. Oh, my God. Okay, this guy has like a negative effect, so I'm going to take him out. This spell could save our... Like, again, it's more controlled to help us get up to these guys, which hopefully these guys, you know, play a big role. I guess if the idea is to really get up to there, then maybe I don't need so many other creatures. Yeah, for 3 mana, deal 5 damage to target creature. That's very good. Helps us get to the late game. This is good, sort of. Am I going to have a lot of creatures going to the graveyard? Maybe not. I need to have at least 1 3-drop creature or 2. Run Amoks are just instants. They can help you win the game, or they can help you keep important creatures alive. Thank you, Creative Cloud. 2/2, yeah. I'll get rid of another Dark Bargain, I guess. I want to keep this, destroy target creature. That's going to be important. This guy is not necessarily important. Alright, he's a 4-drop. Let's get rid of him. Fine, I'll get rid of this. I just don't know if I can afford to keep it in my deck. Shit. Okay. I guess. I need to get rid of 3 more. It's getting down to crunch time, too. I like the Champion of the Flame. I like all these. I'm not getting rid of any of these. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of that. Fuck. I don't want to anyway. What's this? It's an instant. God, I have to get rid of that. This is a mistake. Getting rid of Fiery Intervention, and 1 more now. God, I don't actually feel very good about this. How many goblins do I actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it? That's probably so stupid. Alright. I'm not necessarily confident with this. And for you guys who are better at this than I am, definitely leave comments down below to help me get better. Alright? Because I definitely don't really feel confident, and I might be making incredibly stupid moves here. I don't really know. But it's a little bit too nerve-wracking for me to actually like get rid of any of these other cards. I feel bad that I couldn't take half of these cards with me as well. And I don't really like the way that this curve looks, but I don't know. I guess I just have to deal with it. The idea is to try to get into the late game by using these spells to keep either what few creatures I do have alive, or to remove creatures from the game. And then we just gotta try to survive to get to these cards. So we're gonna add lands. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. We're gonna just add that much lands. And we're gonna submit the deck. But before I submit the deck, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this first episode. Stay tuned for tomorrow, where I'll be releasing the next episode, which is going to be the first game. And let me know what you think of the format as well, because I might do some more of these. I do have a few more new player points, and I might even put a little bit of money in if if you guys enjoy this. And I'd like to start kind of building my collection. So let me know what you guys think. There's definitely going to be at least 2 more videos coming with actual gameplay. But this one is just for the draft and for the deck construction, because I think that stuff is kind of important, and I can definitely use help on how to get better at that. So thank you so much again, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one with some actual gameplay. Submit deck.